Check, 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 check. Yep. Okay. I'll probably stick with that. Anybody who actually has my text number, could you text me and let me know if this is coming through and if you found the link?
Good evening and welcome to the LBR for NBIA exhibition action between the Leo Hayes Lions and your FHS Black Cats.
Check, check, check. We're here kicking off the season with exhibition game between the Fredericton High School Black Cats and the Leo Hayes Lions. Here at the LBR in Fredericton on a Friday night. And although not surprising, Cade Chasson gets the start in net.
Put your hands together and welcome to your FHS Black Cats.
Another big tilt here between these two local teams. Both teams just completing their tryout camps. The game's getting roughed out tonight. We do have a few affiliates that will be playing. Merchant starting at center. Reynolds and Coy on the wings. Alex Cook and Alibi starting on the back end.
At this time, we ask you to please stand for the playing of our national anthem.
Take a moment for the national anthem. Looks like Roach and Banks on the back end for Leo Hayes. Quig Kroon and new player number 6, Max Hay. Up this year from Midget AA. Check, check. Carter Melanson out tonight for FHS. Short-term injuries reserve. Also out, Nick Robichaud, Keel Hawley, Morgan Stiles. All playing for the FHS football team tonight as they close out their home season. Last time these two teams met was last year. Let me just check my records, and it was, yes, a double overtime win by FHS in the provincial final. And we have a penalty coming up to FHS. We have an interference call quickly. Going to number 15, Grady Coy of FHS. So Fredericton off to a quick penalty kill start. Holohan and Hudson come out. Defense remains unchanged. Hager and Shepard on the back end for Leo Hayes. Shot kicked off into the corner, but controlled by Leo Hayes. They move it up along the top. Hager with a shot quickly held by Chasson for a face-off to his left-hand side. (19:27) left the first period. Puck controlled. Agar with it at the top. Pushes it back down in the corner. Picked up by Rusk, who just throws along the boards. And finally chipped out by Holohan. Holohan races Agar down. Offside's a call. Puck came out of the zone. Brady Wood just chips it back in, and offside is a call. Minute 30 left in the penalty. It's FHS. Cohen Donald, new player for Leo Hayes, comes out on the left-hand side. Jacob Jardine in as affiliate tonight for FHS. Jardine with a really nice camp. Good player. Hopefully see him in an FHS uniform in the future. Only one change to the main roster this year with Samson Mayo. Bucks into the Fredericton zone. Comes out and flipped down the far end. Over the boards comes Hickey and Mayo. Leo Hayes in their own zone. 40 seconds to play. Puck's picked off by Mayo. Picked up by Hickey. Oh, and a nice try on the shorthanded. .26 seconds left in the penalty. Leo Hayes moves out of their zone. Hickey giving chase. Puck's off Hickey and down the far end, so no icing. Shot taken. Rebound goes wide. And it's knocked out of the zone. 4 seconds left in the penalty. Anderson with a big hit. Mayo with it now. Picks it up. FHS trying to get out of the zone. Can't. Finally they do. Chip it out. Teams at even strength now. Puck behind the net. Chasson controls it. Eric Montague takes it. Dumps it out of the zone. We have a 2-on-1. Shot on goal by Justin McCluskey. Saved, though, by Chasson. Leo Hayes with some early pressure here. Leo Hayes with their first game last night. I believe they beat Matthew Martin in Moncton. Finally brought to the zone. Puck now dumped down to the FHS zone. Controlled by Cook. Cook moves up to Merchant. Merchant leaves it back. Allaby with it. Pushes it up. And it goes in deep. Braden Snowden. Another affiliate up from the midget AA team. Reynolds with it now, moving up the boards on the right-hand side. Gains the zone. Turns. Chips it in deep. Cook in the pinch. FHS now. A little bit of pressure, the first little bit of pressure. Shot taken, blocked though. Reynolds with it, turns and shoots. Oh, and a nice save. Josh Andrews with the first save of the game for Leo Hayes. Leo Hayes gets it, just chips it out. Back to Allaby. Moves it back to Cook, who can't handle it. Fredericton regroups on their own end. FHS with it. Up to the middle for Wood. Wood moves up. Wood with a little speed, circles. Hits Russ. Russ takes a shot. Good save. Russ with it back, just chips it up. It's controlled by Banks. Banks off the boards. Finally dumps it out. And FHS goes back to recover. Russ knocked off the puck. Leo Hayes controls. Back to the point. Brought out by Mayo. Mayo with a nice drop. Oh. And a nice save by Andrews. Referees called the play, understandably. But a nice little drop pass by Mayo. Almost sets up Wood. Close one there, FHS almost with their first goal of the game. Andrews with the save. Hickey in to take the draw. Face off in Leo's zone. Control back to the point. Kept in. Rusk off the boards. Leo Hayes with it, deep in the FHS zone. FHS battling in the corner. Puck picked up and shot on net by, I think, Teos Harvey with a quick shot like that. Leo Hayes getting some early pressure here. Agar back now with it. And Anderson picks it up. Loses it though. Picked up by Coy, who moves through the neutral zone. 2-on-1 here for FHS. Coy tries to feed to Holohan. Doesn't work. Brought back to Merchant. And a 2-on-1. Leo Hayes not able to do anything with it. Finally picked up by Montague, controlled. Anderson brings it up into the neutral zone. Holohan can't handle the pass. And it's chipped out. And that is fairly obvious. We have a too many men call against FHS. .54 left in the first period. Shots on goal in favor of Leo Hayes, 4-3. Anderson goes into the box to serve the penalty. Alvey and Cook, Hudson and Arneson out to kill the penalty for FHS. Max Hay out to take the draw for Leo. And held by Chasson for a face-off in the FHS zone. 1:49 left in the penalty here in the first period. FHS with their second penalty. And controlled. Allaby with it. Takes it and just dumps it down the far end. Oh! Andrews unable to handle it. Comes out the defenseman. And Leo Hayes regroups. Start to break out of their own end. Errant pass and sent down the far end. Leo Hayes moving through the neutral zone. Plays broken up by Russ. Jumps it out of the zone. Coy giving chase. Kroon finally handles it. Banks and Kroon move it. And it's brought out of the zone. Kroon with it across the blue line. Gets it in deep. Still controlled. Leo Hayes still on the power play. Shot off the side net and picked up and sent down the far end. Shepard drops it back. Nice backhand by Shepard. Doesn't get through. Controlled by Wood and sent down the far end. Roach back with it for Leo Hayes. 11:13 left in the period. 18 seconds left in the penalty to FHS. Bennett picks it up behind his own net. Tries to get some speed through the neutral zone. And he's stripped of the puck. Somehow manages to get it back and keeps moving. Shot wide in the net. Back to Roach on the point. Roach tries to take a quick one. Picked off. And it's dumped out of the zone. Reynolds giving chase now. No icing. Samson Mayo takes a hit along the boards, but gets the puck to Reynolds. Leo Hayes just dumps it down the far end. Cook back to chase. Stops behind his own net. And FHS gets it out of the zone. Puck controlled. Leo Hayes enters the zone again. Finally, controlled by Cook. Cook just sends it down the far end, and icing's going to be the play. Brian Hudson, backup goaltender tonight, up from the single A team here in Fredericton. Finn Collin dressing. Braden Snowden. And Eric Montague. Brought up to replace some guys that are playing football and some injuries. Ethan Chown out with a broken toe. Puck knocked out of the zone by Anderson. And with 9:52, we're going to have a face-off back in the Fredericton end. A bit of a line blender thanks to the penalties. Puck behind the Fredericton end. Picked up finally. Arneson with it. Knocked off the puck in his own zone, but comes out to the point. Shot taken by Montague. And FHS controls it. Comes out of the zone, but dumped back in, and Fredericton gives chase. Good pressure by Finn Collins, and it's knocked out of the zone. Over the boards. Going to take a while for me to get back into the groove of this. 9:17 left in the first period. Shots on goal. 6-4 in favor of Leo Hayes. Hickey, Hudson, Holohan out. Hudson in to take the draw. Hickey gets it. Takes a shot just over the net. Hickey now with it. Dumps it right back in and gives chase. Leo Hayes moves it out of the zone. It's cross. In the neutral zone, dumped back in by Leo Hayes. Picked up. And out of the zone. Hickey giving chase. Good pressure. It's sent down the far end, and icing is going to be the call. Face off now, back in the Leo Hayes zone with 8:29 left in the period. FHS controls it off the draw. Shot taken, goes over the net, and chipped out of the zone. Cook back to get it for FHS. Stops. It's up the boards. Out up the ice. Mayo in to give a chase. Banks with the reverse. Stops behind his own net. Up the boards. Wood gives pressure. Picked up by Arneson. Fighting along the boards. Finally picked up. Arneson flicks it off into the net, and Andrews holds it for a face-off to his right-hand side. Merchant with Reynolds and Coy out to take the draw. Merchant kicked out. Reynolds comes in to take the draw. .7:45 left in the first period. And the linesman kicking guys out of the face-off. Establishing his early authority. Nice save by Andrews. And another tip by Coy on net. Good hit by Roach onto Merchant. And Leo Hayes tries to exit the zone. They lose the puck though, and it's controlled by Albee in the neutral zone. Brought back into the zone. Banks back to get it for Leo Hayes. Circles behind his own net. Only brought out by Bennett, who just dumps it in deep. Picked up by Montague. And chipped out of the zone. Merchant with it, up the left-hand side. Looking for support. Only some taken. Anderson with a shot. Doesn't hit the net. And Leo Hayes just flips it down the far end. No ice. Chasson stops the puck. It's held the net. FHS trying to move it out. Picked up by Hickey. Hickey just dumps it in. Doesn't get it in deep. Then finally FHS goes in. Poor checking. Montague with it. Takes a shot up and over the net. Anderson with it now. Flips it out. Hickey. And finally flipped up out of play by Leo Hayes. And a face-off in the neutral zone. Score still 0-0. Played by Ryan Johnson, grade 12 student at Leo Hayes. Picks the puck off, strips the puck, comes in, makes a play out of nothing. Rusk with it now over the blue line, and Wood takes a step too quick, and it's offside. 5:32 here left to go in the first period. Arneson, Woody, and Samson Mayo at center here for Leo FHS. Mayo with a nice hit. Takes his man off the puck. Out it. Front. Arneson couldn't pull the trigger. And it's back again. Leo Hayes looking to break out. Puck stripped by Woody. Puts it out front. Shot pushed out into the slot and redirected by Brady Wood, but not a lot on it. Anders able to recover, get across, and hold with 5:02 left in the first. FHS starting to turn things around here a little bit as we move into the later stages of the first period. Hudson out now with Coy and Hollahan. Hudson kicked out of the draw. Coy comes in to take it. Hollahan takes it in behind their net. Leo Hayes net. Banks finally gets it and tries to get out of zone and does so. Just barely gets out. Cook with it. Moves across to Allaby in the neutral zone. Allaby unable to get it in deep. Finally does try again. Back to Banks, who takes it in the corner. Banks up the boards. Flips it over to zone. Taken by Cook, who just flips it wide. Allaby. FHS with it. Hollahan with a shot. Things getting a little rough in front of the Leo Hayes net. Hudson pushed into the goalie. Leo Hayes not liking it. It's a little rough. And Leo Hayes with a probably going to be a roughing penalty. 2 minutes to Greg Quigg. 4:19 left. FHS with its first power play. Now comes Reynolds, Coy, and DeMerchant. Puck controlled by Allaby. Just chips it through and finally picked up by DeMerchant. DeMerchant with a little room now. DeMerchant looking back to Allaby. And a nice little pass down deep, and it looks like Rusk with FHS' first goal of the year. Reynolds puts it in deep. And Leo Hayes comes out. Caleb Bennett with a shot on the left-hand side, held by Chasson. So there you have it. Rusk from DeMerchant and Allaby to start things off for FHS this season. 1-0 FHS, 3:49 left to play in the first. Puck deflected out front. Into the corner now. Both teams battling. Leo Hayes controls along the boards. And a penalty coming to FHS. For cross-check. In front of the net, and it's Rusky. Going down for 2 minutes. Sam Hollerhan, number 4 for Leo Hayes. New to Leo Hayes program this year, as are a few others. Owen Donald, Max Hay. Brady Wood with it. Sends it down the far end. Mayo out to kill the penalty with him. They move through the neutral zone. Deacon Dempsey now with it along side. Deacon Dempsey new to the program this year as well, grade 12 student. Oh, and Montague dumped by Harvey out front. Behind the net. And Harvey comes in with another hard hit. Roach takes it down the side. And sent down. Leo Hayes with it. Ryan Johnson dumps it in. No icing on the play. Allaby with it behind his net. Just sends it around the boards and down out into the neutral zone. And here, Hickey in to give chase. Cam, what do you... Puck around the boards. Leo Hayes controls it. McFarland tries to get it in. It's picked up by Allaby, who just takes it and sends it around the far end. Comes out of the zone and Banks has to regroup. 11 seconds, 10 seconds left in the penalty. Banks takes it in. Allaby takes the puck off his man. Puck deflects off Holland, up and out of play. Quick in to take the drop for Leo Hayes. Picked up by FHS, but controlled. Reynolds finally takes it. Moves it out. Coy with it. Over to DeMerchant. DeMerchant. And Leo Hayes tries to come through the neutral zone. Can't do so. Finally picked up by DeMerchant. Moves into Leo Hayes' zone. And Reese Jones with the puck just dumps it out. Up over the boards and play is called. Face off in Leo Hayes' zone with 39 seconds. Leo Hayes with it. Shot on goal. Dump back in. And Wood. With a nice pass over to Samson Mayo, and he puts it away. Leo Hayes caught pinching on that play. Give up a 2-on-1. And FHS takes it. Down for a goal. .14 seconds left. Samson Mayo with his first of the year. And thus ends the first period of play here at the LBR in this exhibition season for FHS. Score 2-0 for FHS, although Lioyes did control large segments of that play. Talk to everybody in a few minutes. Hello, folks. Back for another period. I have no idea if anybody out there is listening. I apologize. I am not sure how to get the link for the live feed. I checked YouTube. It does not seem to be there. Again, if you're somebody who has my text, please text me and say I can hear. Score is 2-0 in favor of FHS after one period of play. Shots on goal, 9-8 in favor of FHS. Leo Hayes with some early pressure. FHS was able to weather it and slowly start taking the play back to Leo Hayes. Leo Hayes with a bit of turnover this year. Sam Holleran in. Cohen Donald, Max Hay. Greg Quigg from Rosse. Reese Jones. Ryan Johnson. Tegan Dempsey are all new to the Leo Hayes program this year. And all looking good. FHS with one change in the lineup this year. Samson Mayo in to replace Sam Malloy. Sam Malloy went over to play for the Midget Caps. And Samson Mayo coming over from the Midget Caps. So there you go. Also welcoming Nikhil Hawley to the team. Unfortunately, unable to play tonight because of football commitments, and Brian Hudson here backing up for FHS. Second period of play getting ready to start here. Both teams even strength. Not a bad crowd, actually. Merchant Taylor and Coy out for FHS. Kroonhay and Quigg out for Leo Hayes. Albee picks it up in the corner. Out to the point. Forward with it. Takes a shot on it. Easily steered in the corner. Reynolds knocks his man off the puck. Tries to chip it out. But it's held in by Ford, who dumps it back in deep. Albee tries the reverse. Doesn't work. Finally, FHS looking to leave the zone. Do so. Reynolds brings it over the line. Loses the puck though. And Leo Hayes back in behind their own net. Versus up the right-hand side. Stolen by FHS. Brought in, but Holohan with it. Screams up the right-hand side with some speed. Zero up front. Bounces into the crease. Hudson. And it's reversed up. Jardine with it now on the left-hand side. Brings in. Takes a shot. Held by Andrews, and things are going to settle down here. 18:39 in the second period. Hickey on the right wing. Holohan on the left with Hudson playing center. Leo wins the draw. Brings it around. Rusk with it. Takes a shot on net, and it's dumped into the corner. Holohan tries to circle around. Comes out of the zone. Rusk with it in the neutral zone. Brings it back in. Holohan tips it in on the offside, though. And the face-off. Dumped in. Touched by Roach. No icing. Samson Mayo in to give chase. Banks brings out. No, moves out of his zone. Up into Harvey. In through the middle. Harvey still with it. Knocked into the boards. FHS battling down. Comes in behind their own net. And Anderson back to take it. FHS unable to get out of the zone. Montague with his man in the corner. Penalty coming up to FHS. Finally touched by Wood. And Samson Mayo. It's going to go for 2 minutes. Cross-checking is the call. T.S. Harvey getting under the skin of some of the FHS players. Merchant and Coy come out to kill it. Albee can't get it off his stick. Puck stays in the zone. Finally, Merchant gets it, just sends it down the far end. Grady Coy down to give chase. Brought out by Agar, moves up the left-hand side. Shot taken, steered away by Chasson. Into the corner, Albee. It's pressure on his man. Leo Hayes with an errant pass, and it goes back down to their own end. Shepard back for Leo Hayes. Albee in the neutral zone, dumps it through. Holohan with it. Jardine takes it, just sends it down, tipped by Holohan. Hickey in to give some pressure, stops in front of the Leo Hayes net. It's pushed into the corner. Hickey and Holohan still out. Picked up by McFarland. Dumped down the far end. Leo Hayes with it. Through Wood battling. Nice hit by Anderson. Takes it, just dumps it behind his net. Rusk has to give battle. Finally, Chasson says enough of this foolishness and holds it. Face off in the FHS zone. And a weak shot on net, steered the corner. Kroon with it. Penalty over. Team's even strength. Back to Banks and point. Takes a shot. Far and wide. FHS unable to chip it out. And Leo Hayes with some more pressure. Roach with a shot. And Leo Hayes keeps it in. Good pressure here by Leo Hayes. Finally dumped out. Banks takes it and dumps it back in. Collins behind the net. And Holohan takes it into the net and saved by Chasson. FHS with some real sloppy play in their own end. lucky that the score remains 2-0. .17 left in the first period. Close one there for FHS. Leo Hayes just wide. Still putting pressure on. And Reynolds with a nice hit on Harvey. And finally come out of the zone. Up to Grady Coy. Across, tipped. Nice save by Andrews. Reynolds tries to put it in deep. FHS with the neutral zone. The Merchant regroups, moves up the left-hand side. Makes a slap shot. And Andrews with a quick chest is able to hold on to it. Face off now in the Leo Hayes zone. Leo Hayes with some recent pressure. Bennett dumps it in. Puts it around the boards, puts it back to the point. Shot on net, picked up by Hudson. Hudson and Holohan with it now. Holohan behind the net. Puck doesn't come out. Hudson keeps it in. Jeez. Hickey with it. Moves in. Takes a shot. Andrews gets a piece of it, but it's coughed up to Mayo. Mayo with a nice... And it's back down the far end. Couple good chances here for FHS. Anderson just dumps it out. Control by FHS. And sent down the far end. Montague with an errant pass and called for icing. And a face-off in the FHS zone. Samson Mayo in to take the draw. He's kicked out for some reason. Ryan Johnson with it for Leo Hayes. Chipped out of the zone and picked up by Wood. Wood with pass to Ernison and a one-timer, and FHX takes a 3-0 lead. FHS doing everything with the possibilities of getting. All chances seem to be working in their favor. And the score is 3-0. And we'll have a face-off here at center ice. Puck goes in Leo's Hayes zone. They regroup, bring it out. Through the neutral zone.
Assist by number 22,
Arneson from Wood. Halby with it. Just chips it up. And FHS having a hard time getting it out of their zone. Finally do, and Coy chips it up and gives chase. Agar back and just flips it out of the zone. Finn Collins now just dumps it in. Gets hammered while doing so by Quigg. Chasson sends it around. Leo Hayes. Bumps Jardine off the puck. Jardine working it. Battle behind the net. Finally brought out by Colby Hudson, who with some speed moves down. Hickey with a quick shot, but it's up and over the net. Down the far end. Icing waved off. Jardine back to get it. Up to Hickey, you can't control it. Finally back out. Hickey gets it and just jumps it out of the zone. And knocked out of play by Leo Hayes. We'll have a face-off in the neutral zone. Face-off. On Leo Hayes' side of the neutral zone. FHS in deep. Coy gets it back to the point to Anderson. Anderson takes a shot, but it goes off into the corner, deflected. Reynolds with it. Shuffles it back in the corner for DeMerchant. DeMerchant takes it back to the point. Montague takes a shot, but it's blocked. Anderson stands up at the blue line. Reynolds with it. FHS with some pressure and some puck movement here. Shot taken and misses. Picked up by Teos Harvey. Teos Harvey hit hard by Reynolds. Wood gives chase. And it's called on the offside. Arneson now with it, moves through the middle. Can't hold on the puck. Oh, nice hands. But loses the puck and it's dumped out. I'll be back with it. FHS looking for a call based on the face punch. None coming. Face off out in the neutral zone, though, on the offside. FHS controlling the play. Cook now with it, gets red line. Loses the puck. FHS back to regroup. Arneson over to Allaby. Allaby stops. Only picked up by Mayo. Who brings it up? Arneson looking for support, gets the red line. Tries to dump it in, can't do so. And brought out. Mayo now one-on-one. Sees Russ coming. Russ can't finish it off. Nice pass by Mayo. Leo Hayes. Ryan Johnson with some speed. Goes in the far corner. Rusky brings it up. Pass just a little far for Hickey. Shot goes wide of the Leo Hayes net. FHS with a little pressure. Hickey goes into the corner. And the puck is careening around. Lots of contact here tonight. Finally picked up by Hickey, who flips it through the middle across. Coy with it down left-hand side. Finally picked up by Leo Hayes. FHS with some good pressure. Coughed up. Coy can't hold on to it, though. Montague gets it. FHS finally chips into Leo's zone. Reese Jones blows the tire, loses the puck. And it's chipped up and out of play by McFarland, Leo Hayes, and we'll have a face-off in Leo Hayes' zone. 16-14 shots on goal in favor of FHS. 5:10 left in the first period. Leo Hayes unable to get out of the zone. Shot taken in a deflection. I don't know if anybody touched it. Either way, 4-0 FHS. Wait to see if there was a deflection on the play. Allahan with it now in the corner. Works it out. Stripped of the puck though. And Leo Hayes with it in the neutral zone. Jason holds it at the side of the net. And we'll have a face-off in the FHS zone. 4-0 FHS after 36 minutes played. 4:30 left in second period. FHS battling behind the net. Finally picked up by Rusk and moved up to Hudson. Hudson hits a streaking Brady Wood, who's coming through the middle. Leaves it. Leaves it for Mayo. Gives it back to Brady Wood, who makes a nifty little play. And very quickly. It's 5-0 FHS. A little sibbled in the net now for Leo Hayes. Chaos Harvey with it now on the left-hand side. Called on the offside. Ryan Johnson in a little too quick. Rusk with it. Moves it up into the neutral zone. Finn Collins with it now. Working to get it in deep. Still has it. Agar with it now down the left-hand side. Takes a shot. Deflected off into the corner. Picked up by Rusk. Gets it out of his own zone and moves down the left-hand side. Leaves it back for Collins. He gets a good shot away. Knocked off the puck. Rusk now back. Strips the puck. It's put in the neutral zone. Picked off by Leo Hayes. Leo Hayes with it. Looking to spin and shoot. Can't do it. DeMerchant with it now. Moves into the neutral zone. Comes through the middle. Leaves it for Reynolds. Reynolds shoots and off the post. Nice little play. Looks back. Controlled by Montague. Gets it. DeMerchant now gets it in. Doesn't go in deep. Leo Hayes is able to dump it out. Anderson holds it though at the blue line. Takes a shot. Coy tries to rebound. Both players knocked off the puck, and Leo Hayes looking to get out of their zone. Anderson picks up in the neutral zone. And in a good collision there. Coy gets in front of his man. Picked up by DeMerchant. Holohan giving chase. Hickey leaves it for the other defenseman. And it's picked up. Holohan. A nice play by Harvey. Didn't move it through though. It's chipped out of the zone. Hickey gives chase. Through the neutral zone to Harvey. Dumps it in. Shepard in after it. Loses the puck though. Montague takes it. Passes to Hickey. He just chips it out of his zone. FHS with it. Hudson picks it up in his own zone. Stops. Hits Arneson through the middle. Wood with it behind the net. Circles around. Can't get the shot off. And that ends the period. After 2 periods of play, 5-0 in favor of FHS. 20-15 shots on goal in their favor as well. So 20-15, like I said, shots on goal, 5-0 in favor of FHS. FHS, their legs under them, doing a little better that period. And I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Check, check, check. And here we are, starting the third period between FHS and Leo Hayes. Score currently sits at 5-0 in favor of FHS. Shots on goal, 20-15, also in favor of FHS. Leo Hayes with some early pressure in the first period. FHS came around, broke things open a bit in the second period. Mayo and Wood coming together, having some pretty good chemistry to start the season. Tejas Harvey in for Leo Hayes to take the draw. DeMerchant, captain for FHS, in. Start things out. Coy and Taylor in the wings. Puck control by Leo Hayes in their own zone. They move through the neutral zone with a little bit of speed. Harvey turns, tries to take a shot. Finally picked up by Reynolds. Reynolds leaves it there for DeMerchant. Behind the Leo Hayes zone. Knocked off the puck. Leo Hayes comes up with it. Leo Hayes can't control it though. Coy's into battle in the far corner. Coy picks it up. Makes a move. Steps out. Back to the point. Cook with a shot. Rebound open. Puck still loose. Finally picked up by Leo Hayes. Harvey takes it out. Gains center. And dumps it in. Takes a shot from Hickey. .19:05 left in the third period. Face off. Down to Leo Hayes zone. Hudson, Holohan, and Hickey. Hudson taking the draw. Picked up by Hickey. Moves in over the blue line. Steps across. Takes a shot. Goes into the corner. Finally picked up. Leo Hayes. It's in the FHS zone. Is just dumped out by Rusk. Leo Hayes dumps it in. Handled by Chasson. Rusk just dumps it out. Back behind their own net. Holohan gives chase. And Leo Hayes with it. In the FHS zone, behind their own net. Picked up by Jacob Jardine, called up from the midget team. Jardine with a nice little spin move, gets it up. Holohan over to Jardine. Moves it up, left-hand side. Russ bringing it in the zone. Leaves it for Wood. Wood takes a shot, nice save. Zone held by Samson Mayo. Flips it in the corner. FHS in to give pressure. Banks loses the puck behind his own net. Mayo tries the wraparound and no go. Will Sibold with a nice save. 17:38 to go in the third period. Shots on goal 23-16 in favor of FHS. FHS, 5 of their starters out, 4 for football and 1 for soccer. I'd tell you how the football team was doing right now, but I have no idea. If somebody wants to text me that, I'll throw it online. Leo Hayes having a hard time getting into the zone, finally do. It's picked up and a glove pass called in the neutral zone. Few new players this year for Leo Hayes. Number 5, Cohen Donald. Sam Holleran. Arneson controls the puck off the draw. Cross. Cook with it. Versus up the left-hand side. Mayo takes a shot by Harvey. Forward Arneson battling. Finally, Tejas Harvey comes out and just sends it along the boards. Cook with a nice pinch down low. Holds it in the zone. Leo Hayes tries to control, can't. Brady Wood picks it up, moves down the left-hand side with some speed. Takes a shot high and over the net. Comes out of the zone. And dumped back in by Wood. Snowden gives chase. Snowden up from midget. Leaves it for Hickey. Hickey takes a shot and another shot again by Harvey. Harvey gets a charging call, and FHS will go on a power play with 16:18 left in the third period. Sorry, I had to think about that for a second. It is the third period. So TS Harvey down for 2 minutes for charging. Rusk with his shot, just blocked. Not sure where that shot was going, but it didn't find its way through. Finally picked up by Rusk. Moves up, some speed, holds onto it, moves in on the left-hand side. Tries a short side shot, can't do it. The line's held by Jacob Jardine. Coy out with it. It's back to the point to Rusk. Rusk coughs it up, but it's held in the zone by Reynolds. Good work by Reynolds. Gets it back. Rusk with it. Takes the shot. It's back to Jardine on the point. Jardine moves it down low. The Merchant moves in. Leaves it for no one, unfortunately. Brady Coy. It's down along the wall. The Merchant takes his shot. Almost out of the zone. Doesn't quite get there. DeMerchant, though, can't keep it in. Finally kicked out. Some good work by Kroon. Puck up the ice. Mayo takes it along the right-hand side, looking for support. Waits for it. Wood leaves it for Mayo. Mayo along the wall, up to Wood. Cross to Alaby, who comes down low, takes a shot. Nobody there for the rebound. And it's back out. Anderson to chase. Anderson loses the puck. It's a good penalty killing work there by Sam Holleran. And Wood slows things down, takes it out. Picks up some speed now through the neutral zone. And through the middle. Leaves it for Mayo. Klusky sends it up the left-hand side. Alabian battling. In the corner, behind his own net. Finally, FHS with it. Up for Anderson. Moves it up to Finn Collins. Leo Hayes tries to get out of the zone. Can't do so. Both teams battling again for it. In front of the net. Shot on net held by Sibbald. 13:24 left in the third period. 27-16 shots on goal in favor of FHS. Back to the point for FHS. Takes the shot. Rebound. Can't control it. Finn Collins in after it. Holland spins, takes a shot. Nothing going. 13-13. Left in the third period. Sybil holds it for a face-off to his left-hand side. Hudson in against Bennett for the draw. And Leo Hayes waved out. This linesman loves throwing guys out. Draw eventually won by FHS. Cook fires it on net, and it's held by Sibbald for another face-off. Holohan loses the puck. Out to the point. In the FHS zone. FHS trying to clear it. Can't do so. Finally knocked out. And the play is whistled dead. Braden Snowden with it. Turns, circles. Takes a shot at the head by forward. Forward using his stick quite viciously. Finally gets called on a cross check after about 3 or 4 of them. And FHS will go on a 2-minute penalty. Moves across. Rusky tries the short side shot. Doesn't work. Puck behind the net. Picked up by Roach, though. Who takes it and sends it down the far end. Chasson with it behind his own net. Sam Holland circles in. Rusky with it. Moves across. Deflected up and out of play. Arneson, Mayo, and Wood out for FHS. 1:26 left in the penalty. Puck back to the point. Allaby with it. Drops it back for Wood. Wood along the wall. Switches places. Allaby with it. Back down. Into the corner. Banks and Mayo battling behind the net. Finally comes out to FHS. It's along the wall. Mayo with it behind the net, looking for options. Wood up along the wall. It's across to Cook. Back to Wood. 34 seconds left in the penalty to FHS. Back to Allaby. Sends shoots blocked by Kroon. Down to Allaby. Nice shot taken. But the rebound comes out, and Kroon gets it out of the zone for Leo Hayes. And a glove pass is called against FHS. Faceoff will come down into the FHS zone. Hudson Hickey Holohan out for FHS. FHS tips out of the zone. Picked up by McFarland, just dumps it back in. Ryan Johnson with a big hit on Anderson. It's dumped back in the zone. Picked up by Montague, who hits Hickey with it. Hickey flips it through the neutral zone to Holohan. Holohan shoots. Both teams battling. Leo Hayes with it. Just tries to dump it out of the zone. And finally does so. FHS brings it in. Snowden with a shot. Icing called. And we'll have a face-off with 9:36 left in the third period. Fucking tough. Tough. Face off in the Leo Hayes zone. Merchant in to take it. Snowden on the wing. Draw one by FHS. Only picked up. The Merchant dumped pretty hard down the end. Jardine back to get it. And Shepard running around like a chicken with his head cut off. Trying to lay some high hits. And we're going to have a penalty. DeMerchant covering. Rusky blows the tire. Merchant back to cover. It's a hook in. Not a bad penalty to take, to be quite honest. And FHS with a 2-minute minor. Mr. DeMerchant. Hudson Holohan out to take the penalty kill. Ooh. Slashing is the call. Leo Hayes coming through the neutral zone. Agar with it. Moves in. Dumps it in the far corner. Both teams battle down low. Leo Hayes finally comes out with it. Forward with it on the point. Shot blocked by Holohan, who strips the puck. Holohan with some beautiful play. Just can't put the finish on it. And Leo Hayes having a hard time on this power play, getting things moving. Forward now back with it. Misfires. Grady Coy in to steal the puck. And Grady Coy killing time, battling down low in the corner. Finally, Leo Hayes comes out with it. Moves up the side. Cam Hickey tries to get it out. Does so, but not down deep. Puts some pressure on. And Tejas Harvey with late shot in on net. Warned by the referee. Would Mayo come out for FHS, steal the penalty? Bennett. Quigg with the puck now. Tries to push it in, can't do so. And it's dumped down the far end. Samson Mayo in giving chase. Leo Hayes almost giving up a bad one there. Oh, and a beautiful save by Chasson. No how you having much luck getting their stick on the puck. And FHS with the 3-on-2 break. Wood comes in all alone. Takes the quick shot. Anderson with another shot and a couple good saves. Samson Mayo with it. Takes the late hit. .624 left in the third period. 34-18 in favor of FHS. Shots on goal. Ben Collins comes in, takes a draw. He's kicked out. Reynolds comes in now. Puck's brought out. Ryan Johnson. The nice little pass. New Hayes can't finish on the play. Again, Ryan Johnson with some good play down deep. Sends it down the ice. Reynolds just dumps it in. And Lua Hayes can't get out of the zone with any control. Reynolds with a big hit on Banks, which you don't see all the time. Rusky with it now, controls it, slows it down, chips it up the boards. Reynolds loses it. Russ takes it. Both teams battling down. Ref not blowing it down. FHS zone. Shot wide. Shepard out throwing his body around. Puck's up and out of play and the whistle blows. Shepard trying to establish his physical dominance over Rusk. Rusk not having anything to do with that. 4:58 left in the third period. FHS almost gave up one there. And the puck, though, finally comes out. Colby Hudson chips it ahead. Holohan with it. Loses it. It's chipped up. Cook can't keep the zone. Holohan tries to push it up, can't get it out of the neutral zone. Deep. Picked off by Colby Hudson. Leo Hayes comes out. Banks. And Shepard and Hickey battle. Hickey draws a penalty. Shepard eventually is going to get one. He's going to get 2 minutes for roughing. Faceoff's going to be in Leo Hayes' zone. FHS with a 2-minute power play. 3:50 left in the period. Shots on goal 34-21 in favor of FHS. Mayo, Arneson, and Wood out for FHS with Rusk and Jardine on the back end. Referees talking over things with Tim Smith of FHS. Coach. What are you doing after the game? I don't know. What are you doing after the game? Yeah. Okay. Yep. Okay. Sure thing is Boston Pizza. Okay. I think they've got that settled. Mayo in to take the draw. 5-0 score in favor of Fredericton High. I think they said Peyton Shepard. I don't think it's Peyton Shepard. Anyhow, back to Rusk. Takes a shot. Steered off into the corner. FHS controls it. Finally, they lose. And it's sent down the far end. Holleran giving chase. Plays reversed by Chasson. Rusk moves in through the neutral zone. Drops it back. Jardine with it. Takes a shot. Held by Leo Hayes. Sewell holds onto it for a face-off to his right-hand side. Looking at Alvey come out on the back end. Merchant, Reynolds, and Coy out for FHS up front. Leo Hayes wins the draw, controls. And Max Hay comes down. Good work by Max Hay to kill a little time. Deep in the FHS zone, finally. Lose control. Into Merchant with it. Merchant stops. We're going to have a strange head contact call. I did not see that one, but Max Hay goes off, and things not getting better for Leo Hayes here late in the game. 2:36 left in the period. 46 seconds left in their first penalty. And Max Hay is going to go off for a 2-minute head contact penalty. My guess is an errant stick. Merchant didn't take the draw. It's one back. Alaby takes it. Russ moves it down to Reynolds. Reynolds just flips it towards the net. And Sybil holds it for a face-off. 38 seconds left in the two-man advantage. Good play by Russ to hold the line. It looked like Max was going to get it out. Back to Rusk. Russ takes a shot. Sybil with a save. Reynolds takes a shot high and over the net. Banks with some good work. Can't come up with it though, and it's controlled by FHS behind. Coy back to Reynolds. Reynolds takes a shot. Juicy rebound. Nobody home for Leo Hayes into Merchant. Makes it 6-0 for FHS. Crew not happy on the play. Oh! And another head contact penalty going to forward. FHS with minute 6 left in man advantage. Draws one. Is out but controlled. Rushke takes it in. Jardine with it on the back end. Leaves it for Holohan. Holohan circles back. Jardine with it now, takes it in deep. Holohan gets it back to the point to Rusk. Jardine takes a shot, off Sibbald and up and out of play. Four-minute head contact, obviously, to at forward. Leo Hayes, two-man short now for 28 seconds. 28 seconds face off outside the zone. Minute 4 left in the game. Offside the call, face off again outside the zone. 59 seconds left in the period. 23 seconds left in two-man advantage. Tejas Sarvi out to take the draw against Ben Collins. Tejas Sarvi tries a big hit. Anderson having nothing to do with that. Five on four now. Man leaves the box. Max Hay back. Picks it up, sends it down the ice. No icing, obviously. Anderson back to get it. Just flips it ahead to no one. Oh, flips it to himself. Moves to the neutral zone. Agar gets it, just flips it out of the zone. 10 seconds left now in the third period. Eric Montague back for FHS. Puck's out of the zone, and that's the end of the game. 6-0, the final score in favor of FHS. After some early phase of play for Leo Hayes, FHS was able to turn things around, and that's what she wrote. We'll see everybody later.